food lovers. Welcome to another hearty, healthy, hot dishes. Today we're making a basic bone broth. Great for the immune system, gut health, and just a wonderful tonic to sit through the winter months. This one takes about 8 hours, so we'll just run through the basics. Mine's already ready. Little warning. The smell of the bone and gelatin can permeate every corner of the house. My place stinks, so be sure to open some windows. It's a nostalgic process for me. Takes me back to when I was probably no older than 4 or 5. Mother stirring the steaming pot on the stove. Bright flowery wallpaper framing her neat hair. A penny. Actually, it's my first memory of my father telling me I was useless. I mean, always said in jest, of course, but nonetheless, I was a failure, destined to fall. On this occasion, I added too much salt while Mother was off doing some chores. Anyway, sorry, I digress. What bones to use? Well, we want to use a wide variety, including joints and some meaty bones. For our purposes, I've used neck joint and the pelvic, shank. It wasn't being told I was useless. It was more the effect it had on my ability to speak. Like every giant comment. For example, what are you? Well, a rhetorical comment, of course, because the answer was always stupid, you see. It squashed me somehow. I dropped dishes while I was washing them. I overflowed the bath. I left the gate open and poor Ruffles ran away. Just lots of little things. Where was I? Add water until it's just covering the bones. This will be simmering for hours, so you may need to keep topping up. And spoon off any scum that floats to the top. It's like my voice was a delicate piece of origami, folding in on itself again and again, until I didn't trust one thought in my own head. Add spices like black pepper and dried bay leaves. When bad things happen, you see, and you have no voice, it's like living underwater. Real communication's impossible. It's muffled. Slow down. I mean, you may try to speak, but all you make is empty bubbles. I've added some apple cider vinegar, which is breaking down the connective tissue. It was a spring day. I remember the daffodils on the windowsill were caught by the light. Butterflies frozen in time. I was at the kitchen sink, soap suds to my elbows, holding my breath. Uncle Tom. He was a cold man. Always made people feel like they'd left a bad taste in the air, like they weren't enough. I'd worked hard to win his affections, and on this occasion I was feeling triumphant until add salt in the latter stages of simmering when everything's broken down. Glucosamine and chondroitin are wonderful for the joints. As I washed the teacups, he said my name softly. It was different. I turned and saw his steel blue eyes, pierced by the sun. And his cold gaze rested on me. Something deep inside me flipped. Sorry. Add vegetables in the last 20 or 30 minutes of cooking time. I've added carrots and celery. I stood on a step so I could reach the taps, and he stood behind me. My voice, so small, so silent, you see, was like a speck of dust on the end of a pin. And I knew if I could just use it, I could burst my life wide open! I could make a bigger mess than ever. Do you see? Ironically, making this broth has wrecked my kitchen. Who would have thought, eh? One old man could make such a mess. That was nearly 40 years ago. My memories of low and minimal, and in fact I don't remember much of my life at all. Common trait, apparently. Perfect. Now they'll hear me. What is it they say? Actions speak louder than words.
Oh.